6 things you need to know when it comes to what sabotages your progress. Because when your needs are not met, you can fall into the following patterns. So I really encourage you to really pay attention to how your inner critic speaks to you, how it shows up, and how it influencing your decision making, so that you can bring in more awareness into your life, how to release and let go of these blockages inside of you, so you can experience more joy and happiness within yourself. So the first one I wanted to talk about is the feelings of shame. And shame speaks to you as if there's something wrong with you. And I want you to remind yourself on a regular basis that there is nothing wrong with you and you are not broken. And the second one I wanted to talk about is guilt. And guilt shows up because you feel you've done something wrong. And if you do feel that way, I really suggest you talk it out with someone that you trust, and that person will not judge you. And the third one is the feelings of not good enough, and which this often speaks to you like as if you are not enough, you don't know enough, you don't have enough, and you're not good enough. Which means that no matter what you do, you are never good enough. And that's what it tells you all the time. That inner critic constantly puts you down. And I want you to start believing that you are enough. You are more than enough. Your worth is made of gold. And the fourth one I wanted to talk about is that there's a feeling of you're not important. It speaks to you as if you don't matter. Whatever happens in your life, you say it does not matter. Who you are does not matter. What you say does not matter. It constantly tells you, feeds you these lies that no one cares about you, no one sees you, and it really plays with your self-esteem. But I want you firstly to remind yourself, to tell you that you are important in this world, that your life does matter. You know, you are worth it, and you should be celebrating your life because you are valuable, you are important. And I want you to start speaking and start telling your inner critic that you are no longer in charge. So you're telling your inner critic, now it's time to say, leave, you don't belong here. You know, I am in charge of my life. I am important. My life is of great value and of great importance. I matter. So from today onwards, I want you to start living your life from a place of loving acceptance. I want you to feel that you do matter. What you say matter. And the fifth one that I wanted to talk about is the feelings of unworthiness, which says that no good ever comes your way, that you are not worthy of love, of support, of respect. And I want you, and I encourage you to start changing your vocabulary, to start speaking a different language about yourself, that you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of support. You are worthy of self-respect. All good things come your way. What you do in the world matters. That is what you are encouraged to bring into your life, to start speaking about yourself, for yourself. And the last one, number 6, is the feelings of regret. And regret can feel that you are not good enough about what you've done. And there's that sense of always feeling doubtful about yourself, and always bring you back to your past, feeling a sense of regret, feeling a heavy residue on your heart about the mistakes you've done, the decisions you've made, and the things you've done. And it keeps taking you back to regret, to that past, the way you've lived your life and the person you were. You know, and I want you to remind yourself, you are not the same person that you were yesterday, and let alone 10 years ago or 5 years ago. You're constantly evolving. Every day you are changing. And I want you to know that you are not alone. I've been there. It is very difficult and unpleasant to bear all these things that come up, they eat away at you, slowly stealing your life force, your energy, that it takes away your willpower, your faith, and the power of your choice. So I really encourage you to start seeing, bringing your awareness into these patterns so you can start changing them. So once you start seeing them in action and how they're influencing your decision making, your thinking, and your life choices, so you can start taking action. You can start calling your spirit back and make those positive changes in your life.